God first looks at your heart, and then your intellect, a Jewish proverb. The years. A life without principles, no matter how promising the future may seem, will ultimately be ruined. This is a gap that ordinary people cannot bridge, and even celebrities cannot overcome. The story of Henry Kissinger and the Phoenix Bar in Jerusalem is worth pondering. The Phoenix was a Jewish-owned Western-style restaurant and bar located in a religious area of Jerusalem. One day, the owner received a phone call from someone asking if they could reserve the entire bar for themselves and their friends. The owner politely declined, saying that it was not possible to turn away other customers. None other than the U.S. Secretary of State, Henry Kissinger, who was visiting the Middle East and had been recommended to visit the Phoenix by a friend. Kissinger asked the owner to reconsider, but the owner maintained his principles, explaining that he could not deny other customers access to the bar. The next day, Kissinger called again, apologizing for his earlier request and asking if he and 3 of his associates could have a table at the bar without disrupting the other customers. The owner agreed, but the next day, Kissinger called again to request a reservation for the following day. The owner once again declined, explaining that Saturday was the Sabbath and that opening the bar would be a violation of his religious principles. Although Kissinger was disappointed, the owner's adherence to his principles made a lasting impression. The story of Kissinger and the Phoenix made headlines in the United States and brought attention to the restaurant. As a result, the Phoenix was named one of the top 15 bars in the world by Newsweek magazine for 3 consecutive years. Some people believe that it was only because of Kissinger's endorsement that the Phoenix became famous, but in reality, it was the owner's professional ethics and adherence to his principles that won the world's attention. As the saying goes, poverty and humility cannot be moved, wealth and power cannot be corrupted, and strength and power cannot be bent. No matter what environment one is in, one should always uphold their principles. The more one does so, the more their noble character will be recognized, and eventually, even their opponents will be won over by their strength of character. The Jewish owner of the Phoenix did not abandon his principles in the face of power and authority, and his way of life is worthy of respect.